There we go. So you're now being recorded, so please do not swear. That's what they say, isn't it? On
I swear I won't.
So, excellent. Okay, so welcome to our Sunday evening opportunity call. It's I don't know whether you can hear that beeping in the background there, but we've got alarms going off about trades are happening. So yeah, welcome to those of you that have managed to get to this call. This is going to be the regular place for our calls from now on. We've got you might not notice the difference, but there is a difference between the account we're using before and this account. And in at some point in the future, we're going to switch this to a webinar format. So that'll be even better, I think. So yeah, welcome and to all of you who are watching this around the world at different times by video. So welcome to all of you. And I'm going to start off in a minute with the trading presentation, fairly standard one. But as I was putting together the email today, it occurred to me that now is actually the time for us to be making hay, because in terms of finding people who are aware of the fact that their financial future is in jeopardy, it won't get any better than it is right now. Most people are seeing the prices go up. They're seeing that they used to run out of money before the end of the month by a couple of days. Now they're running out by a lot more days, and pretty soon they're going to run out of money within a week before the end of the month, and then 10 days before the end of the month. And people right now know that there's a problem. They know that it's happening. They see this tidal wave rushing towards them, but they don't know what to do about it. But you do. You have the answer for them. And I know some of you are sat back waiting for the trading results to come in, and I fully understand that. We work on that every single day. We work on improving trading results, and we've got some great stuff in place now. It's just going to take a little bit of time to work through the coins that are tied up in trades, so that you see those results. But I wouldn't lie to you. I'll tell you right now that this is the best trading strategy I've ever seen in terms of creating success in pretty much any marketplace. So now is the time to not only get excited, but get committed to the people that you are, that you know, that you love, that you work with, that your neighbours and so on, because they're going to be hurting, and you have the answer they need to see. Even if they come on board, come and have a look at what we're doing, and then they say, no, it's not for me. You've done your bit, and just understand there's no one thing for anybody. But I honestly believe that now is the time, because more people are aware of the financial frailty, if you like. So I'm going to get into the trading presentation now. Just take me a few seconds to switch over to that. So talk amongst yourselves. And somebody will tell me they can see my screen now.
I can see it.
You can see it. Excellent. So welcome to the one-click trading system. We are the world's first one-click crypto trading solution. And when you build a business or a business model, you've got to step back and think, well, what are we going to be doing? Why are we doing what we're doing? And so the question is, why crypto trading? Well, cryptocurrency is the way money should be. And over the last couple of hundred years, if you study where money came from, right back to ancient times, prehistoric almost, you'll see that somebody had some money and somebody had some goods, and they spoke to each other and they exchanged the money for the goods. And it's only the last 100 years or so that the money was actually confiscated by countries and banks, and we don't actually have money now. If you read what's written on a $1 bill, it's a note of debt. It's the bank promising to pay on your behalf. It's not real money. But cryptocurrency is the way money should be. And the value of the money isn't what the government says it is, it's the labor that it took to create that money. So you work hard, you create some money, and then you can go and exchange goods to the value of somebody else's labor that made those goods worth what they're worth. But we're used to the government and banks telling us what our money is worth, and cryptocurrency doesn't do that. So nobody wants banks or governments telling them what to do with their hard-earned money, which means cryptocurrency, now that we've rediscovered the value of money, Cryptocurrency is here to stay. And we are right now at the point of mass adoption for cryptocurrency. So there's still a lot of people out there that don't know anything about it. They might have heard the words Bitcoin or Ethereum or crypto, but they don't really know anything about it. They're not involved. But those of us that are the early adopters, the innovators, are in the right place at the right time. So crypto is here to stay. So the actual currencies themselves are here to stay. That doesn't mean every single coin is going to survive, but the basic principle of crypto is here to stay. Sorry, is that somebody yawning? Am I boring you? Could you mute yourselves, please? That would be much appreciated. Or I'll be yawning as well. So crypto is here to stay, which means exchanging cryptos is a viable way to earn from the crypto space in exactly the same way that trading forex is a viable way to earn money from the foreign exchange. Which also means you are in the right place at the right time. And how many times have you wanted to be in the right place at the right time? And now that you are, do you recognize that you are right where you need to be? At this point in history, right now, you are where you need to be. Most people had the chance to buy Microsoft or Google or Facebook stock, didn't bother. And those that did earned a fortune. So you don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Just figure out what you want to do for yourself. We're not offering stocks. Stocks are kind of a share in somebody else's business. What we're offering is a chance for you to build a business where you can trade some money on the crypto exchanges and grow your wealth. You're not going to be growing somebody else's wealth. And we'll show you later how you can help others to do the same if you want to. That's not a prerequisite. But personally, that's the part that interested me more than the trading side. So what return is your pension fund getting right now? Some of you know I pulled this up about a month or so ago now. And in 2021, it was 3.9% annual annuity income change, which means you got basically got a 3% pay rise, a 3.9% pay rise in your pension fund. You could buy 3.9% more in 2021 than you could in 2020. In fact, because it's minus, let's not go into that. So it's not a massive change. 3.9%, much better than most of us got in our pay packets last year. So, they're doing pretty good. So, but what is the growth likely to be for 2022? Well, you know the answer to that, because we're seeing things dropping through the floor, prices, and there's going to be, we're heading to a recession. I don't like to be the foreteller of doom, gloom, and despondency. I think that the mainstream media have actually successfully predicted 63 out of the last 12 recessions. Okay, so if you figure that out, you'll understand my contempt for them in that regard. But so I don't like to be the portent of doom, but I do believe we're headed for a recession. It's being organised deliberately for various reasons, and us ordinary people are going to be the ones that suffer for it unless we do something about it. So the growth for 2002 in terms of pension growth is going to be either negligible or back to being negative again. So Sandra, could you mute yourself, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. Thought I was.
Okay. So you can't rely on the government, your boss, or traditional investment programs to sort out your financial future. It's your mess. You're the one who's carrying the can. Nobody else cares about your finances. If you don't, that's a majority. So the only one who can affect your finances is you, and the only person who cares about your finances is you. And if you don't do something about it, it's not going to get done. In short, if we can produce a growth in your wealth of better than 3.9% per year, you'd be wise to put your money into our system instead of into your bank or your pension fund. And banks are trying hard to get the interest rates up a little bit so that they can pay their investors, but the offset of that is that's partly driving inflation. So yes, you can get 1% per year now in the UK bank account, but you're suffering 15% inflation as a result. So not as a direct result, but a contributing factor. So OneClick has developed a crypto trading system to allow you to engage with us to grow your wealth. We've made it easy and accessible, And you can register and set up the service on your website or set it up in an app on your mobile device. And you can use the same login details in both places. So what do you want from a trading system? Why would you want to get involved in a trading system? And in particular, why would you want to get involved in OneClick? So the following objectives were key as we created this trading system, knowing that we were going to be talking to you today about looking at it and possibly getting involved with it, putting some money into it, putting some time and effort into it. We decided you wanted to be a reliable service. We wanted to work, you wanted to work in all markets. And there was some exchange a couple of days ago in the Telegram group about making money in sideways markets and downwards markets and so on. And all these terms are relative. And if you understand them, they don't really mean a huge amount. But we do have a system that works in the majority of markets. So is reliable. Availability everywhere at all times. Well, it's available on the internet. It's available on an app. We believe it's available on tablets. Sorry, that's the ease of access. I've jumped ahead of myself. So yes, availability everywhere at all times. And when Elon Musk gets the internet working on Mars, I'm sure it'll be available from there as well. Ease of access by app, tablet, computer, and possibly watches and other things that you can plug into the internet. There's no reason why it can't be accessible through that. Low time input, because yes, some people want to be traders. They want to sit in front of the charts all day, every day, and move money around and make money. It's a great feeling, but it's also very, very frustrating when you don't do it right. It's also very, very time consuming. You can spend a lot of time. Our pro traders have been sat in front of the charts now for the last 3 days and made one trade in 3 days. In another world, that would be you sat in front of the charts for 3 days to make one trade. So, it's not trading. To get people involved in OneClick, we need to make sure that they have a low time input option. And in fact, what we offer as well is an autopilot. So literally no time. We want ease of use. We don't want anybody to be excluded from this because they can't do it. They're not clever enough, or they don't have the right phone or whatever. So ease of use. Anyone can do this at all. If you can push a button on your mobile phone, you can do this. Results make a life. So results. We want enough results to make a life-changing amount of money, because some people like to just want to make an extra $100 a month, something like that. That's absolutely fine. Al will tell you some stats that he talks about. $500 a month will dramatically improve the standing or the situation of most American families. $500 a month. Okay, and if that's what somebody wants, love them, welcome. That's great. For me, I'm not interested in that. I could do that by working a little bit harder in my job, but I don't want to do that. I want to make a life-changing amount of money, and that's what I saw in OneClick when I first looked at it. So we want to cater for those who only want to make $100 or a couple of $100, and also people who want to make a life-changing amount of money. So what do you want from a trading system? Well, we offer 3 different categories of membership. One is a free trial, which is 14 days. At the end of 14 days, you decide to become a customer or an affiliate. Customers pay $99 per month for access to the trading service, and affiliates pay $149 per month for access to the trading service, exactly the same as a customer, plus a load of extras that Al will talk about in a minute. Apart from that, well, not even including that, there are no hidden fees or extra costs. Okay, you don't get partway down the road and we say, no, because you're earning this much money, you've got to subscribe to this and it costs you some extra money. I've seen all of that sort of stuff. It's rubbish. There are no hidden fees or extra costs. It's either $99 for a customer, $149 for an affiliate, and that's it. So your trading fund is under your control at all times. No one else has access to it. OneClick don't even know how much money you've got. Sorry, I just realized I've got somebody waiting to get in. So OneClick don't even know how much money you've got in your trading fund. So I'm just going to talk through very briefly the 3 different options you've got for trading cryptos. There are probably more, but these are my favorite 3. And there are lots of different ways of making money in crypto as well. You can train people, you can write programs for robots, you can mentor people, you can help people set up their own trading company, whatever it is. There's lots of different things. But for trading, what we're looking at here is hodling. So you buy a Bitcoin here, it goes up and down, up and down, up and down. You sell it there and you make a profit. You can see it's gone up by about $19,000. So that's the profit that you made from one Bitcoin over a 9-month period. That's pretty good. Another way of doing it is to buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell. And whenever you make profit, you take that profit out. That's your income. You're living off your trading business, and that's great. And what that means, if you do this, is that you've with one Bitcoin in and out of the market, you've made 106,000 minus your initial 11, so you made about $95,000 profit over a 9-month period. That's a pretty good trading income. The way that we like to do it is a combination of the trading plus don't take the money out as profits and live on them, put them back in, reinvest, buy more Bitcoin, buy more crypto, increase the size of your trading amount so that you can make even more money. And that's what this chart here shows. So you buy and sell and buy and sell and buy and sell. And every time you buy, you take all of that profit and put it back in, put it back in. And over here, you can see now, instead of one Bitcoin, you've now got, over here, you've got 7 Bitcoin. Okay, that's why I prefer compounding. It's the 8th wonder of the world, as Albert Einstein says, as we'll find out in a minute. The difference is that minus our 11,000 that we put in initially, we've made $182,000 in a 9-month period. Okay, now the trick is you've got to know when to get in, when to get out. With hodling, you don't have that option. You get out when you feel you've got to. And nobody knows what's coming down the right-hand side of the chart. That's the whole mystery with trading. That's why trading is so difficult, because it goes up here and you're thinking, well, maybe it's going to carry on up, and it decides not to, it's going to go the other way. And then you think, well, maybe it's going to carry on down, and it doesn't, it goes the other way. So knowing when to get in and when to get out, that's the whole art of trading. So how do we achieve, how do we know when to get in and out? Well, we have some proprietary forecasting tools that brought us to the next level. So we know where the markets are going to go. We've also adapted some of those proprietary tools for our own trading system. Like I say, our traders have meetings every single day about the market, about the trading tools, about the forecasts, about what we did wrong yesterday, what we could have done better, what we did right yesterday, how we could have done better on that. Okay, every single day our pro traders are meeting up, they're discussing the markets. And it does quite surprise me sometimes when people say, you know, you're not making enough profit, what are you doing about it? As if we just sat doing nothing. No, honestly, trust me, we spend a lot of time, money and effort making sure that we're improving this every single time. And we're getting really, really good at this now. The results aren't reflective of that, but when we get those coins freed up and the market decides to stop messing us around, you know, when the market settles down to a more normal pattern, which clearly isn't right now, then you're going to see great results. And the only place you can get those tools, the only way you can use those tools the way that we do is through OneClick. Nobody else is doing this at all in the whole world. Nobody else is doing this. And we apply the algorithmic data, and so we know where it's going, and we also use the other tools that we've developed and produce what will be going forward will be a great result. So the crypto, we talk about availability now. The crypto markets wait for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. So are our pro traders. Like I said, we're constantly on it, or they're constantly on it. You can be sent trades because they're on it 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. You can be sent a trade any time of the day or night. And then you just click the button to select the one that you want to take. I'll cover that in a second. If you activate the auto click mode, then you'll make maximum profit all day, every day, because our pro traders will put you into trades and take you out of trades, and you don't even know it's happened unless you happen to be looking at your app at that time. So I said Albert will be saying, telling us about the 8th wonder of the world, compound interest. And he says, he who understands it earns it, he who doesn't pays it. And I see so many people say that, and then they don't go and do something about making compound interest work for them. They say it, but they don't do it, which means they don't really understand it. Whereas in OneClick, that's kind of central to what we teach. You don't have to compound your earnings if you don't want to, but we do, you know, we do offer not really advice, just we can tell you how to optimize the trading system that we operate so that you can use compound interest. And this is what happens if you compound. If you take $1,000 on the 1st of April and increase it by 10%, so up here we're talking about 10% per week, by the end of the year, you've got $25,000. Okay. I'm going to go through this bit. This was designed for another part of the presentation. So because of the great profits earned by one click, now we didn't make great profits last week, but I'm doing this. I know there's a number of new members be looking at this video. So I'm just going to tell you how the advice we give, or the way to optimize your account so that you can take advantage of compounding is you calculate the total account, your total trading account, you divide by 6, which is the number of coins we're trading, and then multiply by 90%. You could push that a little bit, say 92, 93, 94% if you want to. But the reason for the 90% is so that you leave some money in your exchange to cover the fees. You have to pay a fee every time you every time you exchange one coin for another. You have to pay a fee. That's just the way the world works. Okay, now I get a lot of messages from people about the value of their accounts, and it's because people don't understand this bit here about the total account. The total account is calculated by adding together the amount of USDT you paid for all your open trades and adding the amount of USDT in your account. So don't look at what the coins are worth now, because they're not going to be worth the same now as when you bought them. Look at the price you paid for them, add that all together, plus your spare USDT, and that's the value of your account. And over a period of time, that value will be going up because we don't sell trades at a loss. So if you're looking at the value of the coins, sometimes the value of a coin can go down, which it has done in the last few weeks. But don't worry about that, because we won't be selling those coins at a loss. You will make profit on those trades. So how do you set up your amount per trade in your back office, in the one-click back office? This amount of trade, USDT to trade, you just set it up there. So whatever that figure worked out from the formula just now, put it in there. If you want to switch on auto click, you select that, you check that box, okay? Go to the scroll down the page and click the save button. Don't forget to click the save button, otherwise it won't save. And just a word of warning, if you have coins in your exchange account at the time of setting up the API links just below this box in your back office, they will be sold when one click next issues a sell signal. So if you bought some Bitcoin with you, when we next sell Bitcoin, we will sell all of your Bitcoin and it will be converted to USDT. So some additional information. Trading is commission free. We don't take a commission from your trading funds. I said earlier, you pay a subscription, that's all you pay. You don't pay a percentage of your deposited funds to someone just because they happen to introduce you, and you keep 100% of your trading profits. You're in control of your crypto at all times. For me, that was very, very important. I know that not everyone has lost money to how shall we say, I don't want to say scammers, but if I use that word, you know what I mean. Personally, I have. They promised me the earth, took my money, and that's the last I saw of them. And so when I looked at one click, it was important to me that I was in control of my money at all times. And you have unlimited income potential, especially if you compound your profit. So the next things to do, get back to the person that invited you to get a referral link. You can, when you register, you select the free trading trial, or join as a customer, or join as an affiliate. Entirely up to you. Set up your exchange account, deposit some funds, and connect your exchange to your one-click account. Profits earned during your free trial are yours to keep. And if you refer either a customer or an affiliate during your free trial period, you'll be automatically upgraded to affiliate, because only an affiliate can have somebody, a paying member below them. You can subscribe as a customer or an affiliate anytime during the free trial, and the free trial means you can try before you buy. So the person helping you will help you to set up an exchange account, buy some crypto, convert it to USDT, connect your exchange account to your one-click account, set the amount per trade, and set your auto-click option. Then you can just sit back, relax, wait for the signals to come in, And in one-click mode, make sure your phone notifications are switched on, or you won't know when the signals have come in. And you have a time window in which to take that trade, because the prices fluctuate all the time. If you haven't taken it within a certain period of time, then you won't be able to. If you have selected auto click, you don't even have to do that. It just happens automatically for you. And then however you take the trades, you can relax in the knowledge that the one-click pro traders will get you out of all trades with maximum profit at any time of the day or night. Out of the trade just simply means exchange those coins then back to USDT. When you're ready to pay, select to join as a customer or an affiliate, pay the required amount in Bitcoin. Just to remind you, once you click the option to become a customer or an affiliate and click on the proceed button, your invoice is produced at that point, so the clock is ticking. Don't wait 3 or 4 days. Don't waste 3 or 4 days of your subscription before you pay that. Pay it there and then. You've got 20 minutes for that Bitcoin price to still be valid in the system. So don't push the proceed button until you're ready to proceed. You'll be reminded to renew your subscription in 1 month's time. Now, we do have an app. The app's available on the App Store and Google Play Store. And it looks like this on the signals page. When the signal comes in, it tells us what coin it is, when the signal was sent out, what the coin is. And there's a little icon there, a little icon that we can click then in one-click mode to take the trade. Okay, so what you do is click on the logo. If you're in auto-click mode, you don't even have to do that. But if you do, then you'll have taken the trade twice, because the auto-click system would have taken it once for you, and then you click on it, you'd have taken it a second time. Along the bottom of the page here, you can see your holdings in USDT, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. And if you want to know if your app is connected to your exchange, all you do is look in your exchange, see your holdings in your exchange of those coins, and it should be exactly the same as these figures. And if they are, then the app is connected to your exchange via the one-click system. If you tap on this menu up here, this overflow menu, you get a little drop-down list. And one of the options is to look at your profile or change your profile. The other is my trades. And once you've taken a signal, once you accepted the signal, then it becomes a trade. And you get a panel then. So if you don't take that signal, if you don't act on it, it disappears and you never see it again. But if you take that as a trade, then you get a panel like this appear in your My Trades page, and they just build up over time, forever, as far as I know. So you've got a light blue panel here, and it tells you that what coin. There's a reference number there. It tells you when, how long ago the trade was taken, and the fact there that it was bought. I don't know if you can see that, but that's in green. It says bought. And the pale blue panels are when you buy a coin with USDT. The dark blue panels when you sold a coin. So you can see there now it's dark blue, and also says sold. And tells you the coin when it was sold, the quantity that was sold, and the price that was sold at. And that's been converted back into USDT. So trading cryptos with the one-click trading system really is one-click simple. You just literally click and take it, or auto-click and don't. So get back to the person that told you about one-click and get their referral link today. Quick recap: register, fund an exchange account, link the two, and relax with auto-click, or have fun with one-click. It really is one-click easy. And just remains for me to welcome you to the one-click family. I'm excited that you're here. I'm going to stop sharing my screen now, and I'm going to hand over to Al Cunningham. And Al is a good friend of mine, very, very successful businessman, very successful in one-click as well. In fact, he's successful in pretty much everything that he does, as far as I can tell. And what Al doesn't know about one-click isn't worth knowing. So I'm going to hand over to Al, who's going to tell you all about my favorite bit of one-click. So that's it. Take it away, Al.
The first thing I have to tell you is that when I click on the share the screen, it says the host has disabled that. So I need you to fix that up for me.
Okay, I'm on it.
You got it? Okay. Okay, there. Okay, it's going to let me go now. Perfect. It's so sticky.
Yeah.
So what can you do, eh? So the first thing I want to say is that we really appreciate you guys that come on live and listen to us. It gives us a little bit of an audience to talk to. And I know most of you have heard what we said over and over, but there's nothing like hearing good stuff over and over, because then finally, sometimes it sinks in a little differently each time. But you know that we put this out onto Facebook, and we put it into our YouTube, we put it into our Telegram for you to share with other people. And we really believe in one click. Okay, so just before I get started, I know I was on the Telegram the other day, and I had somebody saying, you know, all they're trying to do is get you to sign up to the subscriptions. Okay, and I thought, you know, I don't want to take any bad thoughts about it, but I'm thinking the part I'm going to show you is strictly up to you, whether you want to do this part or you don't want to do this part. But most people join One Click and they put their money over there so that the investors and the traders can grow your money. And I think that's why everybody decides to get into One Click. And I will back up what Andy says. I know these traders are on every day, because I go on that meeting every day, because I'm the guy with the whip, whipping them, getting them to get going, because there's nothing more than we want to do is to increase the amount of money that we can make every week. Because you got to understand that my money and all the other people in the One Click system here, is their money is in there growing too. So we're all in the same boat. So we all want to get there. So just to say that is One Click decided that we would create an affiliate program. And it's not a case of me trying to sell this to you. All I want to do is show this to you. And if you see what I see, you're going to say, yeah, that's pretty good. Now, if you can make all the money that you're happy to have with them trading, and that's good. But what I'm going to show you is pretty simple. And you think, well, why would you want to do this? And there's two main reasons. You want to grow your wealth, and you want to have a flexible lifestyle. And what do I mean by that? Once you see what I'm going to show you along here, and if you do follow it along, I think the flexible lifestyle is pretty good, because you can tell your 9-to-5 job to take a hike and start controlling your own hours, because time is one thing. We all got the same time, and we all spend it differently. But it would be nice to be able to spend it exactly how you want to spend it. And what I'm going to show you will be able to do that for you. The system is super simple. Matter of fact, I call it super, super simple. And it's a way of you getting paid some commission. And why do we pay you the commission? We pay you the commission because you are going to tell other people about One Click. We want to grow One Click to thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of members, okay? And you say, why would you want to do that? Because remember, the only money that One Click gets is from your subscriptions. We don't take any of your money in trading. So if we can build up the subscriptions, that's good for us too. We can keep everything top notch, and away we go. So we came up with a program so we can pay you subscriptions or pay you some commissions. And I'm not going to hide anything. Everything I show you is right up front, right from this page. You can see what it costs you to do this. It costs you $149 a month. And I like to call it your own business in a box. And because if you do any part of what I'm going to show you, it's probably going to have returns to you better than any other business that you could even operate. Because this business, you can work out of your computer. You don't have to have any space that you pay rent to some landlord. You don't have to hire secretaries. You don't have to have equipment. For $149, you can run this whole business right out of your computer or your iPhone. Now, or I should say phone, because I'm an iPhone guy. So let me show you how it starts off. And this is the very basics of this. You went out and you found a fellow by the name of Bob, and you told Bob all about One Click. And what are you telling Bob about? You're telling Bob, I found a place where I can make interest on my money that is a whole pile more than I can get anywhere else. And if you think I'm not telling you the truth, tomorrow, check out your bank. Call your bank and find out how much is my savings account paying me on my money sitting there. Or even if they have a super duper savings account that they pay you a little bit more, see what it is. And I can tell you what I understand, you're not ever going to go past 10%. And when you got a whole pile of money, like maybe $500,000 that you're investing, you might be able to squeeze these banks to paying you a little bit more, but you're probably not going to see more than 10%. And that's annually, okay? Everything we talk about is weekly or monthly, and our goal is to get between that 20 and 40% monthly. And it is a tough nut to crack, I'm telling you, because this market is a little hard to do it. But every day we're on a call with traders, refining our strategy, squeezing everything we can out of there. So I say all that to say that's the story you're going to tell Bob. So Bob says, yeah, okay, I can agree. If one click only got me 1% a day or 1% a week, even that is 52 times. If you multiply that by the week, that's a heck of a lot more than 1% a year that the bank is giving you. So no matter what one click gives you, it's going to be many, many better percentages than what you can get at your bank. So Bob looks at it and says, yeah, that's a great thing. I want to join. Now, Bob and Bob can join as a customer or an affiliate. And just so you understand the difference, if you join as a customer, it's only $99 a month, but you get to put your money over into your exchange and get one click to trade it for you, but you don't have the ability to share it. To share it, you have to become an affiliate, and that's $149 a month. And the neat thing is, as you can see on the screen here, when you shared Bob and Bob joined as an affiliate, you are going to get paid from one click a direct commission of $50. It doesn't come out of Bob's money. This is one click is paying it out of the money that you pay your subscription with. And so you're going to get $50. And the neatest thing about this system is that every month that Bob pays his subscription, you're going to get another $50 commission. And they add up and they add up and they add up. So let's take it one step further. Look at it like this. Let's say you find 3 people. Now we found Bob, but at the same time, we go and we find Eve and we find Joe. Now, every person that you directly sponsor, you get paid a direct commission. And that commission is $50 each and every month. Every month they pay their subscription, you get $50. Now, this is really easy math, okay? You got 3 people, you're getting $50. That's $150 a month. What's it cost to run your business? $149. So look at, all you did was share this with 3 people, and it doesn't even cost you nothing to be with one click. All it does is allow you to be able to teach other people how to do it. Now, what are you going to teach them? You're going to teach Bob. Bob, go and find 3 people. And you're going to say, Eve, find 3, and Joe, find 3. Why do they want to do that? In this simple example, it's simple. Bob goes and finds 3. He gets $150. He pays his $149. He's ahead, the same as Eve and the same as Joe. But the neat part of it is when Bob introduces people, you are going to get what we call an indirect commission, and you are going to get paid $10 per person from anybody that you sponsored. And when they bring people in, you're going to get $10 for each one of those people. So you can see on the screen here, in this case, Bob brought 3, so you're going to get $30, $10, $10, $10. And the same with Eve, the same with Joe, and the same deal goes. Every month those people pay their subscriptions, you're going to get another $10. Now, I know $10 doesn't sound like a lot, but in my next screen, I'm going to show you what that really does for you, okay? Because actually what happens is we allow this to go down for 6 levels. So you're up here, you found Bob, level 1. Bob found some, level 2. These guys found some, level 3. And it actually goes down for 6 levels, okay? So look at what happens when you do the math. And this is as simple as it can get, okay? You find 3 people, teach them to get 3, and teach them to get 3. When you go down 6 levels, you're going to have around 1,000 people in your group. Now, you only sponsored 3 people, okay? Those got to get the right fingers up, okay? You only sponsored 3 people. So those 3 people, each month, you're going to get $150 for those 3 people. But when you add those $10 up over these 1,000 people, it adds up to around $11,000 a month. So where is the money being made here? It's being made by the $10. It's being made by you teaching the guy that you join, get him set up, to get him to teach the guy that he gets, and then again and again. Look at what happens when you go to 4 people. All we did was you found 1 more person, you found 4, but you taught them to get 4. It's kind of that monkey see, monkey do thing, okay? If you tell them 20, they'll get 20. You tell them 3, they'll get 3. So in this case, you're going to say, go and find 4 people and teach those 4 people to get 4 people. Look at what the math does now. 4 people, 6 levels deep. there's going to be around 5,000 people in your group. And that's not the good part. Here's the good part. That's going to be about $50,000 a month to you. Okay. $50,000 a month is about what the average person in most countries you can think of right now, North America, the UK, when you get into like Africa and places like that, I don't know for sure. But I would say, even if they're on par with the rest of us, $50,000 annually is pretty much a common income. And right now, what I just showed you for showing 4 people about one click, getting them to join and teaching them to get 4, you can do it monthly. So this is pretty no brainer, okay? $50,000 a month or $50,000 a year. See what I say? And how much work have you done? And why are they joining? Remember why they're joining? They're joining because they get more money in our trading system than they can get at their bank. And like Andy had said to you, I says like, when you research this, you'll find out that the average person in North America, but for $500 will stop them going bankrupt if they had an extra $500 a month. They just run out of the money too fast by the end of the month and they can't hang on. So it gets worse and worse and worse. So if they just start themselves a little business like we're showing you, and you can do it at whatever level you want, okay? There's nobody pushing you along. So this is how the direct system works, just so you see. You brought Bob in, you got paid your $50. Bob brought Jim in, so you got the $10. Then Jim brought Sue, you got the $10. You can, so as it goes down 6 levels, you see what happens there. So just all you got to do is worry a bunch of Bobs. Get Bob here, get Bob here, get Bob here. And this grows and grows and grows as 6 levels. And that's pretty neat. Let me see what happened here. The thing wants to make me go backwards. Okay, so what I want to tell you, here's another little thing of way of growing into one click. We teach you how to become a super affiliate. Now, how do you become a super affiliate? What you have to do is you have to be able to directly sponsor 10 people. Now, on my example, I already showed you, you found 3, then you found the 4th guy. So you got to go get 6 more people. So you have directly sponsored 10 people. But what you got to do is teach each of them to get 3. So just think of this for a second here. If you brought 10 people in and you were getting paid $50 for each one of them each month, there's $500 right there. Okay, here's 3 times 10 is 30. So you're going to get $10 from them. So what's that? $300. So just to become a super affiliate, there's got your 500, and then you got your 300. There you got $800 just like that. But not only that, what happens once you become an affiliate, we're going to give you an extra $5 per member in your group. So you've got what, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. No, what do we say that was? That's 30, 40 times 5, another $200. So that's $1,000. So just to become a super affiliate, if the other numbers scare you a little bit, just to do this, find 10, teach them to get 3, you're going to have about $1,000 more a month. But what happens is this starts growing and you can't stop it because, oh, Bob over here, remember Bob went and found 3. These 3 went and found 3, and you can't stop it. It's just going to grow and grow and grow. All you worry about is the people that you bring directly to one click and teach them to grow their business. And it just grows and grows. We did make another step for you to make it a little bit harder. We got to give you a little bit of a challenge here, okay, to become a pro affiliate. Now, a pro affiliate is a little bit harder. There's no doubt about it, but not that too hard. Here's all the top 10 guys that you already had because you're a super affiliate. You got to go find 10 more. So you have directly sponsored 20 people. Like, we're not trying to tell you to go and get 500 people or 1,000 people or 10,000 people. It's very simple here. All you need to have 20 people that you introduce to one click and teach them to become super affiliates. Now, see, you got to work a little harder now. Instead of 3, you got to teach them to become a super affiliate. So if this was Bob right here in the top left here, and he's going to become a super affiliate, what Bob has to do, he has to go out and find 10 people. And he has to teach those 10 to get 3. And that means he is a super affiliate. And each one of them's got to do that. And so when that all happens, you become a pro affiliate and get a further $5 per month, in addition to the $5 as a super affiliate. So you can sort of see it starts rolling. And when it rolls like that, and it starts getting deeper and deeper and deeper, because when you're a pro affiliate and super affiliate, these numbers go down farther than 6. Okay. But if we only went to 6, like the ones I show you, you can see how the multiple goes really fast. So it's just a case, does somebody really want to grow a business or just want a hobby? Whatever they want to do. If you wanted to make this your lifetime business, your life would get better. There is no doubt about it. It's just gonna rock and roll for you. And as Andy told you, there's a very small percentage of people that even know about cryptocurrency right now. You guys are right at the beginning of this to help other people and make it grow. So how do we help you grow? We help you grow in a couple of ways. The number one way is that we give you a one-click trading system website, and that is included in your $149. And I've been involved with a couple of these programs before, and none of them give you a website for free. Okay, some of them are really nice and they'll give it to you for $49 a month or something. But we decided that we will include it. And the web, why do you want a website? You want a website so that you can send it to your friends, your family, your coworkers, and tell them, pop on it. There's a couple of videos on it. Watch the videos. The 2 videos that are on there, I'm thinking of, as soon as you come to the front page, it tells you all about one click. If you hit the word affiliate at the top, you'll see a second one, and it tells you everything I'm telling you, how you can have this secondary business to make it grow. You don't even have to do it yourself. Send them to the website, let them watch it, or better still, tell them to come on our meetings. You know that we're here on Wednesdays, and you know we're here on Sundays. We're here to show you. It's not that we just like repeating this every week after week, but that's how simple the business is. I can't change anything. It's what's happening, and that's easy. It's what all you got to do is bring somebody and show them. Do you want to make an extra few $100s, or do you want to make an extra few $1,000s, or do you want to make an extra tens of thousands of dollars? Whatever you want is available. It all depends on how much energy and effort that you put into it. So the website is by far your greatest tool that you really want. We also have what we call a messenger bot. And it's created also for you, and it's also included in the $149. It is found by Facebook Messenger. Almost everybody has a Facebook account, I'm sure, and you have Messenger in there where you can communicate with people. So we've got this set up, and you get a link for it. And when you send that link out to people and they go in it, they come in via your Messenger, and everything about OneClick is inside there. It's going to tell them everything they want to know. They can see trading results, they can see presentations, they can see everything they want, and then they can even sign up right there and then. And again, all of that's included for $149 per month. Now, not to stop there, I'll add one more thing that we worked out. We went out and we purchased a whole whack of leads, okay? Now, are they somebody you call 10 and get 10 people to sign up? Nah, but I would say, I don't know what it is, okay? But say you called 10 and got 1. And joined your business, okay? And you called 10 more and got 1. You know, we are going to give you 30 of those leads each and every month when you pay your subscription. And in addition to that, every webinar you come on, we're going to give you 10 more. Now, most of those people that are on that list are people kind of like everybody out there looking, where can I make a couple extra bucks out here on the internet where I don't have to work hard, okay? And they found a site, and that site captured the information. They were looking, and they captured their information. And so now we have their names. It's a case now of contacting them. However, okay, whether it's through an email or through a text or phone call or whatever, but you reach out to them. And like I said, if you got 10% of them, it would be crazy. Imagine every 30, you got 10, that's good. So your business can grow. So lots of ways to grow your business. A little few extra things you need to know is to get paid your commissions. Your subscription always has to be active. If it isn't active, when the commission comes in, it looks and says, oh, Andy's not there. Give it to the guy above Andy. So if your subscription is active, it just goes straight into your account and you got it. So make sure your subscription's paid up. You can refer as many people. Like what I was showing you, okay, you get 3 or get 4, get 10 or get 20. You can do as many as you want, okay? If that becomes your way of building your business and you get 40 or get 50, that's fine. You can do as many people as you want. And you get your commissions paid daily. And what I mean by that is the minute that your people that you introduced, and then the people down below in your group, the minute they pay their subscription, shortly thereafter, it's in your back office of your one-click website in your account. So that could be every day you could be getting it. As your team or group grows, it can be happening all the time. And then you direct us where that you want that to go. If you want that to go into a wallet so you can use it in your trading account, or you want it to go to a wallet where you're going to take it out and take it to your bank, wherever you tell us, that's where we put it. And one of the neatest things about one-click is you're always in control of your own money at all times. Okay, so if you were there and you said, oh, I need to buy my wife or my husband a birthday gift or something, you can go into your exchange and take whatever amount out you want. You don't have to ask anybody permission for that. That's your money. That's your exchange, and you can go and take out what you want. And that's the neatest thing. Nobody else can take it out. One-click doesn't take it out to trade for you. All they do is change it from USDT to Bitcoin. But it's in your exchange, okay? And it's always in your control. Excuse me. You have unlimited income potential. So the more you work, the more you make. And one of the second neatest things in having control of your money is the number one thing. The second thing about one-click is you have two businesses here in one, or two passive ways of getting income. You know, your profit from trading is completely passive. Put it on automatic and it can be automatic for you. And that's the neat part. You can sit there and make those profits. All you got to do is look and see how it's doing. But once you're part of the exchange part, you can then have an opportunity to build your own business and create your own business, hiring, or not hiring, but introducing affiliates into your group. So you're making money two different ways. But I just want to spell it out one more time. When people say, all we're doing is trying to sell this system to you, that's not true. I'm trying to show you some way that you can make a few extra dollars and you can help other people make a few extra dollars. But if you don't want to do it, that's fine. If you only want to use the exchange part of it, then that's fine too. But I think you would be leaving a lot of money on the table, because when you start seeing, even like I said, go to the worst scenario, I'm only making 1% a week. You know, 1% a week is better than 1% a year. Even in my math, I don't even need a calculator to figure that out. So what you're sharing with people is they're making a few more bucks, but giving them the ability to have their own business. So that's all I got to say. We're glad to have you here with one-click. We're here to help you. We do everything we can to help you build your groups. And I just want to say, if you got any questions, just pop it in the chat, and Andy will get on them and we'll be able to answer them for you. Okay. And I'm just going to stop my screen and go back to Andy. Okay, Andy, went back to you.
That's great. Yes, thanks very much. I don't think we've got anything in the chats. Let me just have a quick look. Yeah, Tim sent me a nice message about the brilliant email that I sent out today, and he wants to know if you can use it with send it to other people. Just so you know, anything that we have on the website or any messages that we send you, you're free to use for yourself. The only criteria we have is that if you're sending something out with the one-click logo, just change that to the affiliate logo. We've provided them for you to download, and if you don't have them, drop us a line. So there's a nice logo you can use on your own messages that says that you're an affiliate. What we don't want to do, and I believe is frowned upon across the whole industry, is for you to portray yourself as one-click. You're an affiliate of one-click. So, but apart from that, anything we have, videos, PDF documents, emails, anything, you're welcome to use. Okay, and I just want to finish off really where I started just now. Al touched on it as well, and I was talking to some people a few days ago. I can't quite remember when, but basically they were saying, we were talking about the political scene, if you like, what's happening politically across the whole Western world. And they were saying, it'll be so much better when things get back to normal. And I thought about what they said, and I thought about it for a minute, and I said, I don't know what you mean, because it's never going to go back to normal. We're on a trajectory that, and we have been since the end of the Second World War. It's just becoming more apparent now because of the internet and and everybody has more social consciousness. We're not tied up in little villages now. We live in a global village. We all communicate with each other across the world. I watch the news of things that happens in Canada, so that Al and I have got something to talk about. So we watch things that happen in other parts of the world very, very closely. And so we're aware of the fact that things are changing at almost a breakneck speed. Things are never going to go back to normal. There's no way back. There's only a way through. And if you're not doing something, the only fish that float go with the stream are dead ones. All the live fish are swimming against the current. Okay, and if you want to end up just downstream as a dead fish, then you don't have to do anything. But I don't think any of us are going to like it in that position. And you don't know many people who will like it in that position. What we need to do is to swim against the current. And sometimes it's thankless. Sometimes you try really hard and things don't work. Sometimes you try really hard and you only make a small amount of progress. But when you do make progress, you can feel proud of yourself for doing something for yourself, doing something that's going to make a difference to you, for your life, your future, your family's future, and so on. So there's a lot of people out there who don't realize what I've just said is the truth, that we're never going back to the golden years. We're never going back to when things were better. It's only going to be worse from here on in. And predominantly it's going to get worse for people who don't have money. And I'm not a materialist myself, but the people that have all the things I want money for it in exchange. So, the food and the mortgages and cars and things, they all want money. So they're the materialistic ones. I just want the car and the house and the holidays. So, and things are going to get worse for people who don't have money. And as things are happening, there's a wave front, if you like, of where the acceptable level of income, the survival level of income is, and more people every day are falling below that level. And it's just going to keep on growing. That's going to keep growing. More and more people are going to be below that survival level, day after day, week after week, year after year. So I'm not trying to tell you a story to scare you. I'm telling you a story to try to let you know that you might look at somebody in their nice house and their nice car and their nice holidays and their nice family, and you think they don't need something. You don't know. You don't know that's all bought on, that's all just rented. You don't know that, if you know somebody who's successful, the reason they're successful is because they're not afraid of hard work, and they're ready to take chances. They're ready to take an opportunity, and they'd be an ideal person to talk to about this business. So don't judge people by saying, "Oh, they're doing okay." Conversely, the people who need this the most, maybe the homeless people on the streets of Seattle, need this business the most. They're not going to do it, because if they were going to do something, they'd done it by now. And I know this kind of sounds a little unfair, but I'm trying to say that look for people who are ambitious, who are forward thinking, who are not afraid of taking an opportunity, because they're the ones that will help the rest of the world. So that's it from me, I think. Sorry, somebody said, Thomas said, can I have a few minutes with you after we close? Yes, you can, Tom. We'll stay on the call after everybody else has left. So Al, did you have any last thoughts?
Nope. I'm just go out and get a bunch of bobs and get your group growing.
Excellent, excellent. So that's it from us. We'll do the same thing again on Wednesday evening, same time, same channel. And I know that you thought that tonight was completely seamless and, we had it all perfect. We're going to be even more perfect on Wednesday. We'll have things set up a little bit better. So that's great. We'll look forward to seeing you all then. Look out for the email on Wednesday afternoon. God bless. See you all then.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Andy's